to change all the talk to action. We need women to fully appreciate the power that they do have in this continent. As you heard all of yesterday, women are producing 80% of the foodstuff that feed, African families. That's significant economic power. Let alone, let me not go to the political power in terms of elections. So what we are saying is, these women that we are talking about are not vulnerable women. They're not waiting for handout. These are women who are already doing a lot. What we need is for government officials, civil society organizations, development partners, experts and ministries, politicians, to accompany these women by setting right conditions. So my point was that they should make their voice heard. They have a voice, and I believe that voice is not sufficiently heard. They need to be able to be given the space, like through the media. You can talk to these women so that they can express their successes, their challenges, and put them on print so that it's out there in the public.
But the big issue is, you may say everything, you may talk, you may bring out everything you have, but the question is, how do you get the funding to, invest in the sector that you love so much?
That is certainly an important issue, and I think we need to look at innovative ways for getting the right kind of investments to support agribusiness. We've heard about funds. In some countries, the governments have put in place funds where women can have access to these funds. But again, we just learned of some of the conditions for accessing these funds that are not that supportive. For instance, we just heard in Malawi they have a fund, but you have to finance upfront before you get reimbursed. That is not very helpful because the woman might not have that money, that capital to first invest before getting reimbursement from the government. So having a fund that will say, perhaps you give them 80% and they use it, and once they sell and get something, then they can get the remaining 20%. So I think innovativeness in how these funds are structured is of critical importance. Secondly, I think when NGOs or development partners do come to say they want to support them, it shouldn't be what these NGOs want to do or what is development partners. It should be what the women think will be useful for them. So they must drive the agenda. Let's move from a supply approach to development assistance to a demand approach where it is what the women want, the kind of funding they think will help them, the kind of capacity building they think will help them. Should be what should inform development assistance and support that comes from different actors to women.